This is the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAT.
Gold heading back to Lawrence County.
Your home for the County of Champions.
Settles under it. The senior makes the catch. Perfection. Neshannock, again, are your Class 2A state champions.
Force out the third, and that will do it. Mohawk is your 3A softball champions.
Buzzer's gonna sound. Union repeats as the Class 1A WPIAL champions.
The top local athletes and the top sports moments all featured here, live or archived at lcsportsnet.com.
The sideline getting by one defender, and he's gonna go all the way by Harrison. Harrison on the ground finds Blundo. Blundo rolls it in, up and good for two.
Shallow right field, giving a run, and a sliding catch made.
Down to 6 on the play clock. Here's Snap in the hole. The kick is up. The kick is long enough. It is good!
That's fly ball deep right field. Get out of here!
Hope running for his life. Throws it up for grabs. There's a man open.
Touchdown.
No way!
Ripped away from him. Right back to Stanley from the seat of his pants, and he throws it off the window and in.
Featuring over 100 broadcasts of county events in over a dozen sports. Your voice for Lawrence County sports.
The gold ball headed home to Newcastle.
This is the Lawrence County SportsNet.
From Austintown, Ohio, it is the 4th meeting of the season between the 3B Barons and the Creekside Crocodiles. Here from you today. A single 7-inning game here today. Myself, Tyler Aaron, alongside Garrett Dolan here with you today. A slated noon first pitch. Current time right now, it is 12:09, so just a little bit late. And it's going to be a long day for these Creekside Crocodiles, having a triple header today with games at 2 and 4 o'clock against the Butler Iron Bucks. Gavin Hyde fires the first pitch, a liner, a one hopper to short. Tarquino has it. Throw on to first in time for the first out. 12-10, your first pitch. He's called safe over at first. I have a little bit of an obstruction. I couldn't really see the umpire. But it was a bang-bang play over at first.
Step in for a second, Tyler, as I'm in between sunflower seats. One of the only games this season so far that's started a little bit late. Usually it's a little early, but
they will mark it down as a throwing error committed by Maddox Tarquino at short. That'll bring up Jake Robinson, the shortstop, with Luke Anderton on first. 0-1 pitch swung on and missed by Robinson, making a 0-2 count.
I believe this is the first time this season they had Anderton and Robinson back-to-back to start off the game. Couple slippery rock guys.
Yeah, Jake Robinson had his freshman year here in the state of Ohio at Kent State. He ground this one to second. Sidniak has it, throw on to first. They get Robinson out at first, but Anderton will advance to second on the play, so already a duck on the pond here early for the Barons.
Yeah, not just going back to about Kent State, not just in the state, but what about probably 20, 30 minutes from here? Somewhere that we're probably going to be in a couple hours.
First pitch to Callan Durbin, called a strike right there at the letters. Today's starting pitcher for Creekside, Gavin Hyde. He's pitched 13 and a third innings leading into today, a 6.30 ERA. His third start of the season, 0-1 record for Gavin Hyde. He's ahead in the count now, 0-2 to Durbin. Anderton on second. Hyde winds and fires the 0-2. Just got a piece of it. Was Durbin. We'll do it again from the get-go, 0-2. Hines' last appearance was back on July 6th against the Trafford Crazy Train. This one a high pop-up. He'll get out of play. Count remains 0-2 from the bout. For Hines, gave up 9 hits, 4 runs, all 4 runs earned, 10 strikeouts in his last outing. He has 20 strikeouts on the season. Hines steps off the mound, forces Anderton to tag back to second. Hines set. He checks back at Anderton. Anderton playing reindeer games. This one lined out and caught by the shortstop, and Tarquino flip on to second to get Anderton, who was breaking for third, a double play as it's a line out to Maddox Tarquino at shortstop, and he flips it on over to second base and Sendiak to get the third out of the inning. Nobody left on base, 1 error committed here in the top half of the first. We'll keep it here as we take a look at the starting lineups. Brought to you by the Crane Room Grill. Call to place your order at 724-656-1553. Call ahead and reserve your seat for after the game or place an order for takeout. For the 3B Barons, Luke Anderton kicked things off. Batting first, Jake Robinson, the shortstop, bats second. Callan Durbin bats third. Josh Reed at the cleanup spot, the designated hitter. He will kick off the second inning for the Barons. Troy Bachman bats fifth over in right field. Nick Parado over at second base will bat sixth. Nate Evans will bat seventh over at third base. Josh Wolf over at first base will bat eighth. Ethan Mannion, the extra hitter, will bat ninth. Demarion Young will bat 10th. He's over out in left field. Jason Malley will bat 11th, the extra hitter here today. Now on the other side of things for the Creekside Crocodiles, in order, Frank Sidniak will kick things off for Creekside. Jackson Cheeks will bat second over in right field. Caleb Jones, the designated hitter here today. At the cleanup spot, Tyson Terajak over at third base. Batting fifth, Logan Boyd, the extra hitter. Batting sixth as well as an extra hitter, Boyd Karutz. Cody Carver will bat seventh. He is over at first base. Alex Soma will bat eighth over in center field. Batting ninth, Matthew Glasspool over in left field. Sam Heckert behind the plate will bat 10th. And batting 11th, Maddox Tarquino over at shortstop. Frank Sedniak step in, the left-hander. Lefty on lefty. Dennis Fidel, today's starting pitcher for the 3V Barons. First pitch called a strike to Sedniak. 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball down low just below the knees. 1-1 the count. 0-0 our score from Austintown, Ohio. Apologies, we've had some technical difficulties with our score bug, so just going to give it verbally. That one rides back and hits the back of Sedniak. A hit by a pitch, the second hit by a pitch that Dennis Fennell has given up all season. And the leadoff man aboard here for the Crocodiles here in the first. Jackson Cheeks will step in. Something noteworthy for Creekside. Top three hitters, all lefties in the lineup. First pitch, this one powered out into center field, drifting towards left center. Anderton comes in to make the catch on the first pitch of the at-bat to get the first out of the bottom half of the first. Let's take a look at our defensive alignment, brought to you by Madura Bonner Law, your community firm with a personal connection, individualized service. Demarion Young out in left field. Luke Anderton in center. Troy Bachman over in right field. Nate Evans on third base. Jake Robinson at shortstop. Nick Parado at second. Josh Wolf at first. Pickoff attempt gets away from Wolf at first, and Sydniak will advance into second off of the wild throw by Dennis Fidel. Back to first. Callan Durbin behind the plate for the Barons. Dennis Fidel, starting pitcher today for the Barons. As Sydniak advances 90 feet thanks to the throwing error in E1. First pitch driven into right field. That's in there for a base hit. Sydniak will be held over at third. That ball gets away. Sydniak drifts a few more steps off the third base bag and will walk back. It's runners on the corners now for Creekside with one away. That one just got over the head of Prado and into shallow right field. Great job by Bachman to get it in. Tyson Terajak, cleanup hitter for Creekside, steps in. First pitch just a little high for a ball. 1-0 the count. Nothing our score here in the bottom half of the first inning. 1 out here in the first. Here's the 1-1 breaking ball. This one's popped up and this one gets out of play down the first base side.
That one hit about to right where the center fielder would have been standing on the Little League field to our right.
Beautiful baseball complex here in Austintown, Ohio. I'd say there's about 7, 8 different baseball fields ranging from Little League whole way up to collegiate level baseball.
Talking to Coach Francis before the game, he was saying how he used to play here, and this is also the same field where he threw his first no-hitter. I was asking where the plaque was. He said, haven't put it up yet, so I'm sure someday soon.
2-1 pitch swung on and missed by Terajak. 2-2 now the count.
Big hack there. Was looking to send that one on to one of the other Little League fields. Probably not the one he already did behind us, but out in center field.
2-2 pitch swung on and missed. Strike 3. First strikeout of the day for Dennis Fidel as he gets Terajak down hacking. First strikeout today. 4th strikeout on the season for Fidel. For Dennis Fidel coming into today, 17 complete innings pitched, gave up 7 hits, 3 runs, all 3 earned. A couple of walks, 2 to be exact. Now up to 4 strikeouts. Came in today with 3, 2.88 ERA. First pitch fouled out of play by Logan Boyd. 0-1 the count. 325 down the third baseline. 315 down the first baseline into right field. 400 dead center. Fidel's set. Winds and fires the 0-1. Breaking ball just a bit high of the letters. 1-1 the count. 0-0 our score. Sydniak on third. Jones at first for Creekside. The 1-1 found out of play. 1-2 now the count to Boyd.
You know, I've been to a lot of baseball fields before, and this one is the first one with a press box as interesting as this one. Fortunately, we can't be in there, but
2-2 pitch high. Count runs 2-2 now. Yeah, I agree with you. When we pulled in here, I thought of it looks like a little house right next to a baseball field. There's a nice balcony up there. Looks like a little apartment. 2-2 pitch swung on and missed. Back-to-back strikeouts for Dennis Fidel, his second of the day, and gets out of the early jam after giving up runners on the corners with nobody out. And able to get out of it. One hit and one error made here in the bottom half of the first. 0-0 our score here from Austintown, Ohio.
Hey, Mom, do you need a ride to the store today?
Oh, no thanks, hon. I got it covered. Mike's taking me.
Okay, well, you have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, right? I can take you to that.
No, I got it covered too. Mike's taking me.
Mike?
Yes, Mike's my Axe driver. Picks me up right at my door and even helps carry my groceries. It's so convenient to schedule and ride with Axe. Wish I would have called him sooner.
Okay, Mom. Sounds like you got it covered.
I have an apple pie ready to eat. How about you help me with that?
When it comes to shopping for insurance, there are thousands of options out there. MVP Insurance proactively shops and compares your policies to find the best coverage and rate. Josh Mathur and David Verratti want to provide you with the level of personalized service that you know that you are the MVP of their agency. They simplify insurance so you can live stress-free. Visit one of the locations in Xenia Opal or in New Springfield, Ohio. Call MVP for the win. Proud sponsor of the MVP of the game on the Lawrence County SportsNet.
Back here for the top half of the second inning here from Austintown, Ohio. Let's take a look at our defensive alignment for the Creekside Crocodiles, brought to you by Madur Bonner Law. Matthew Glasspool out in left field. Over in center, Alex Salima, Jackson Cheeks in right field, Tyson Terajak at third, Maddox Tarquino at shortstop, Frank Sidniak over at second base, Cody Carver at first base, Sam Heckert behind the plate, and Gavin Hyde, starting pitcher. Josh Reed steps up to bat, the cleanup hitter. First due up here in the top half of the second. Hyde winds and fires. This one driven out towards left field, and that is there for a base hit as it bounces right in front of Glasspool. Lead-off single for Josh Reed.
Yeah, really nice piece of hitting there from Josh Reed, one of the veterans on this team. I believe 8 juniors, so really showing it with his approach to the plate there. Nice little base hit, poked it out to left field.
Troy Bachman will step in, batting 161 on the season. First pitch down low for a ball. Bachman will call time. Josh Reed over at first base, nobody out, top of the second. 0-0 our score between the Creekside Crocodiles and the 3V Barons. Hyde winds and fires that one down low again. Throw back to first, almost gets over the head of Cody Carver, as Carver had to leap up for it to make the play at first. Reed takes a healthy lead off of the first base bag. Here's the 2-0, down low again. All 3 pitches of the at-bat so far in pretty much the same exact place. Low and outside. Bachman in front, 3-0.
All things considered, it's a pretty small backstop here at Austintown, but that being said, with how it dips, it's not ideal for a catcher.
Yeah, another thing too is the almost like gravel around. It is not your traditional red dirt. It's almost look like concrete gravel, kinda. 3-1 pitch, swung on and missed. Count now runs full to Bachman.
Well, even looking at the field of pregame, the clay on the infield is it's very hard. It's not your traditional kind of smoother baseball dirt. It's very tough.
Here's the full count pitch. Outside ball 4. First free pass given up today by Gavin Hyde. First walk actually given up on the season for Hyde. And now 2 men aboard here for the Barons for Nick Parado.
Well, that's a really good at-bat there from Troy Bachman, a player that head coach Eric Francis said, has been one of the more versatile and reliable guys this year. Not just working the count 3-0, but then, pitcher fights back, gets 2 strikes on him, and then ends up drawing the walk anyway. So hiring the pitch count, really nice solid at bat there from Troy Bachman.
0-1 the count to Nick Parado. Make it 0-2 as he watches a breaking ball right there at the letters for strike 2.
Since the last time we did a broadcast all the way almost 2 weeks ago, Parado committing to Westchester University out towards the Philly area, PSAC school with certainly a nice history, especially in recent years in baseball.
Yeah, congratulations to Nick Parado on the commitment and to all the Barons who have committed so far as 0-2 pitch swung at by Parado in the dirt. It'll be a strikeout, first strikeout on the day for Gavin Hyde, 1 away here in the second.
Brings up Nate Evans, who haven't seen in a while.
First pitch to Evans, breaking ball, calling a strike. 0-1 the count. And today, a 7-inning game, single game here today. Usually the 7-inning games are for a doubleheader. Only one game here, as this is the 4th and final meeting between both of these teams. Barons lead the season series with a 3-0 record. Oh and 2 is the count to Evans. Here's the 0-2. High. Evans checked his swing, but held it back enough to get the ball.
Nice windy breeze out. Really helps with how hot it's been out here in eastern Ohio.
87 degrees, your game time temperature, as the 1-2 runs well high at the head level of Evans. 2-2 the count.
What was the temperature again?
87 degrees.
87, huh?
Not gonna lie, it really doesn't feel like it out here. There's a nice breeze. I mean, we are also in the shade, so I guess that helps. 2-2 pitch fouled off. That'll stay within the perimeter of the ballpark. 2-2 the count.
87, pretty good number, huh?
87's a good number. Two the count to Nate Evans. He has Josh Reed on second, Troy Bachman at first. Here's the 2-2 down low, count runs full. Here's the full count pitch, fouled off to the max stop by Evans. Hyde at 29 pitches so far has the count full. Top of the second, 1 out, 0-0 our score. Runners on first and second for the Barons. Here's the full count pitch, foul ball. Bounces right in front of the Creekside dugout. We'll do it again from the belt, 3-2. Josh Wolf on deck here for the Barons. Here's the full count pitch, high, ball 4. That'll load him up for Josh Wolf. 3 ducks on the pond now for the Barons. Second free pass given up by Gavin Hyde. 1 out, bases loaded for the Barons. Looking to bring in the first runs of the game. First pitch swung on and missed. A hefty cut there by Wolf. 0-1 the count. The 0-1. This one driven into left field. Glasspool is there. He will make the catch. Here comes Reed tagging home. Here's the throw to the plate. He is safe. Josh Reed tags in off of the fly ball hit out to left field to Matthew Glasspool and a bang-bang play at the plate. And Josh Reed gets under it and gives the Barons the 1-0 lead. A sacrifice fly by Josh Wolf. Troy Bachman advances to third. Evans advances to second. 2 runners in scoring position now for the Barons for Ethan Minion. Ethan Mannion batting .062. He fires the first pitch foul. 0-1 the count. Hine fires down the 0-1. This one laser down the right field line and foul. That was fair. Had a chance of getting out. There's been 4 long balls hit by the Barons so far this season. 0-2 pitch high. They get 1-2 now to Minion.
Well, we got Miller, Parado, Zone, and Anderton.
This one grounded out towards Tarquino. Step on the bag at second for the force and gets out of the inning. 2 men left on base. 1 run comes across the score off of 1 hit. We played 1.5 complete. The Barons in front over the Crocodiles. 1-0 on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Tired of gasoline costs? Why drive? Let the Newcastle Transit Authority take you where you want to go. Serving the city of Newcastle and stops throughout Lawrence County, as well as weekday service to Pittsburgh. Public transportation just makes sense. Why drive when you can relax and ride? For more information or for route schedules, log on to newcastletransit.org. The Newcastle Transit Authority, going your way. And remember, senior citizens ride free.
No 2 companies create the same way. Toshiba empowers the art of business by uniquely enabling businesses to work with tools designed specifically for them. In a constantly evolving world, business communication must be agile, efficient, and fast. Toshiba is the company that helps you manage it all, from paper to digital to screen and back again. Toshiba, empowering the art of business.
Works in Progress Painting wishes a successful and satisfying season to all the Lawrence County sports teams and athletes. Work hard and bring honor to your team, school, and family in how you play. Joe Wright and his family have been providing painting, window cleaning, and other property services for business and homeowners in the Lawrence County area for over 10 years. Their goal on every project is to provide a meaningful service that honors their customer, God, and their family, and to have fun while doing it. Works in Progress is now booking interior painting projects for both residential and commercial projects. Call Joe today at 724-714-4294 to discuss your next project.
Back here for the bottom half of the second. It's a 1-1 count, now a 2-1 count to Boyd Karutz to kick off the bottom half of the second. 1-0 our score. 3B Barons in front. Fidel out there for the second. 2-1 pitch runs high. Make it now a 3-1 count. Nobody on, nobody out. Bottom half of the second here for Boyd Karutz. Here's the 3-1 breaking ball down low. Now it's full. Umpire with the full count. This one popped up into right field. That one will be foul. Count remains full. Slight breeze here today from Austintown, Ohio, in the temporary home of the Creekside Crocodiles with their home field Pemberton Park under construction, getting a bunch of new upgrades to the ballpark. Full count pitch found out of play. New turf and brand new lights being added to the Creekside Crocodiles home field in Youngstown, Ohio. Fidel sent. It's a full count to Karutz. Here's the pitch by Fidel. Breaking ball just a bit high and outside. A leadoff walk. Given up by Dennis Fidel. And much like the first inning, the leadoff man aboard here for Creekside for Cody Carver. First pitch swung on and missed by Carver. 0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1, breaking ball outside, 1-1. By Fidel. Called a strike right there across the plate. 1-2 the count now to Carver. Karutz on first. Barons in front 1-0 in the bottom half of the second inning. Fidel checks the runner at first. Time called by Carver. Last start for Dennis Fidel came back on July 1st against the Butler Iron Bucks. Pitched 2 complete innings in that outing. Cody Carver swings right through it and misses. Strikeout number 3 on the day for Dennis Fidel. 1 away now here in the second. Two hits, 3 runs, all 3 earned. 3 strikeouts, 2 walks, and a 5-3 win over the Iron Bucks in Fidel's last start. Fidel picked up the win in that, has a 2-0 record. 1-0 the count to Alex Salima out in center field today. 1 swung on and missed. 1-1 now the count. Coming in today, Creekside with a 2-11 record on a 3-game losing streak right now. 1-5 this season at home. 1-1 swung on and missed. That one drifts off the plate. Now 1-2 to Salima. On the other side, thanks for the Barons coming in today on a 4-game winning streak, a 17-5-1 record. That is atop the league standings. 1-2 down low in the dirt. 2-2 now the count. Matthew Glasspool on deck for Creekside. Salima with the 2-2 count. Karutz on first. Now winds and fires. This one popped up on the infield. Josh Wolf will make the catch in foul territory to retire Salima. So with that, Matthew Glasspool will step in with 2 outs here in the bottom half of the second. Boyd Carruth's over on first base in a 1-0 Barons lead. First pitch called a strike to Glasspool. The 0-1 pitch down low into the dirt. Great stop by Durbin. 1-1 the count. Now winds and fires the 1-1. Breaking ball, ground ball to short. Robinson has it. Underhand throw to second to Pirano to get the force out at second. As Boyd Carruth was on his way to second. 6-4 put out for the third out of the inning. 1 man left on base. Here in the bottom half of the second, 3V Barons in front, 1-0 after 2 complete innings of play.
Your hip, your knee, your shoulder, whatever has been holding you back, UPMC Orthopedic Care is where you'll find experts to help you get back to a better quality of life. UPMC is pioneering minimally invasive surgeries, and we offer personalized treatment plans and same-day surgery to get you home and moving sooner. It's your ankle, your elbow, your hand, and it's your move. Visit upmc.com/ortho to learn how UPMC can help.
Works in Progress Painting wishes a successful and satisfying season to all the Lawrence County sports teams and athletes. Work hard and bring honor to your team, school, and family in how you play. Joe Wright and his family have been providing painting, window cleaning, and other property services for business and homeowners in the Lawrence County area for over 10 years. Their goal on every project is to provide a meaningful service that honors their customer, God, and their family, and to have fun while doing it. Works in Progress is now booking interior painting projects for both residential and commercial projects. Call Joe today at 724-714-4294 to discuss your next project.
Back here for the top half of the third inning. First pitch called a strike to Demarian Young. Young, Malley, and Anderton all due up here in the top half of the third inning. 1-0 Barons in front. A 1 pitch off the end of the bat of Young. And that will trickle foul. 0-2 the count. .250 batting average on the season for Young. In the 10th spot here today. 0-2 pitch runs upstairs. 1 ball and 2 strikes. One and two the count. Nobody on, nobody out. Here's the 1-2 grounder off the back leg of Eric Francis, head coach of the Barons, as that one is foul. Head coach Francis with the soccer moves. Trying to stop that foul ball. This one driven into center field. That's there for a base hit. A leadoff single for Demarian Young. Leadoff man aboard here for the Barons. Now Jason Malley will come in to continue it. Hind checks back at Young. Lines and fires. First pitch called a strike to Malley. Malley batting .211 on the season. Has 4 RBIs. A 1 pitch called a strike right there at the letters. 0-2 the count. Both teams in white jerseys today with white pants. Only difference, Barons have the black pinstripes as always. Purple numbers on the back of the jerseys for Creekside. 0-2 pitch swung on and missed. Blew the fastball right by Malley. Strikeout number 2 on the day for Gavin Hyde. And the first out of the top half of the 3rd inning for Creekside. On the top of the lineup card now up for Luke Anderton. Young over at first base for the Barons. First pitch outside for a ball. 1-0 the count. Hine winds and fires. 1-0 pitch smacked out to center. Right there for it is Alex Salima to make the catch, as that one was roped out to center field. Fortunately, just right to where Salima was positioned out in center field. 2 away here in the 3rd. That was a hard hit ball by Luke Anderton. Now Jake Robinson steps in. First pitch called a strike. Robinson 0 for 1 today, grounded out to second base back in the 1st inning. He has Young over on first base. Barons in front 1-0, top half of the 3rd inning. 0-1 pitch down low into the dirt. 1-1 the count. Wind blowing from left to right. Here from Austintown, Ohio. 1-1 pitch swung on and missed, as that one runs low on Robinson. It's a 1-2 count. 1-2, 2 outs. Young at first. Here's the 1-2 from Hyde. A bouncer stopped by Heckert. Great job to keep it in front of him and prohibit Young from breaking to second. Marion Young has 1 stolen base on the season. 2-2 the count to Robinson. Here's the 2-2. Ground ball in through the hole and into right field. Young will stay at second as the throw goes to third. A 2-out single here for Jake Robinson, and 2 runners on board for Callan Durbin. First and second for the Barons. Callan Durbin, the left-hander, steps in. Here's the first pitch. Down low for a ball. 1-0 the count. Here's the 1-0. This one ripped down into right center field. Long run for it, and that is down. That gets to the wall. Durbin and stops at second. Young scores. Here comes Robinson, a 2-run double for Callan Durbin. A Toshiba RBI extends the Barons' lead to 3-0. Callan Durbin, his 3rd double of the season, gives the Barons a 3-0 lead as that one was ripped out into the right center field gap between Salima and Cheeks. Call down at 412-290-2156 for all your printer output devices and digital workflow solutions, or visit www.business.toshiba.com and click Find a Dealer near you. Toshiba RBI by Callan Durbin. 1-1 pitch down low, 2-1 the count. First Axe courtesy runner here today, Luke Anderton, will pinch run here for Callan Durbin, as Durbin is the catcher, so you have the opportunity to sub your catcher out for another runner. 2-1 pitch, called a strike, 2-2 the count now to Reed. Axe is here to get you there. Lawrence County's door-to-door transportation service is open to the public. Axe takes people to work, play, and anywhere else they want to go. Call 724-652-5588 for more information. Count still remains 2-2 after that foul ball hit off by Reed down the third base side. He has Anderton at second. 2-2 pitch outside. 3-2 now the count. Here's the 2-2, or excuse me, the 3-2, called a strike. Josh Reed thought it was going to be a ball, as that one was high. It is a strikeout for Gavin Hyde, his third strikeout today. But thanks to Toshiba RBI double by Callan Durbin, 2 runs come across to score off of 3 hits. And 1 man left on base. Barons in front 3-0 after 2.5 complete on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
For 20 years, Melee Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Melee Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $30 visit to the Melee Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapy is necessary. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between. Let Melee Chiropractic keep you in the game.
Does your blueprint not match the vision of your building project? Not with Creative Edge Architecture. From concept to creation, Jeff Measle will help tackle the complex problems, creating design solutions and construction experience. Creative Edge gives you the edge design and construction meet.
Don't get left out to dry. Call the Penn Ohio Bottled Water Company for the fastest and most efficient bottled water delivery service in the area. Penn Ohio offers bottled water ranging from 16.9-ounce bottles to 5-gallon jugs, perfect for your next event or office water cooler system. Also, don't forget to ask about their custom labeling options. Visit PennOhioBottledWater.com for more information and to get a quote on their delivery services. Whether it's at home, in the office, or on the sidelines, Penn Ohio has you covered.
Back here for the bottom half of the third inning. First pitch runs high on Sam Heckert. It's our first red zone call to the bullpen. Make sure you stop by the red zone on Wilmington Road in New Shannock for all of your county sporting apparel needs, sporting goods, custom apparel, embroidery, and more. But the best of the best all across Lawrence County. Nick Magnifico comes in to pitch after 2 innings pitched by Dennis Fidel. 2-0 pitch outside, 3-0 the count. Nick Magnifico, a 6.00 ERA so far on the season. 3-0 pitch, breaking ball, called a strike. 3-1 the count. Here's the 3-1, called a strike again. Back-to-back breaking balls, count runs full. Now to Sam Heckert, the number 10 hitter for Creekside. Here's the full count pitch, a shallow pop-up, little pop-up. That is caught by Nate Evans over at third for the first out of the inning. Final line on the day for Dennis Fidel, 2 complete innings pitched, gave up 1 hit, a walk, 3 strikeouts, and 1 hit batsman. And head coach Eric Francis said today was going to be a little bit of a bullpen game, so a lot of pitchers coming in and out here today. First pitch to Maddox Tarquino, there for a strike. 0-1 the count. A 1 pitch, breaking ball called a strike, 0-2 the count. Here's the 0-2 by Magnifico. High, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Barons in front 3-0 here in the bottom half of the third inning. Nobody on, 1 out. Nick Magnifico, first inning in relief of Dennis Fidel. 1-2 pitch down low, 2-2 the count. Here's the 2-2 by Magnifico, low and away. Count runs full now to Tarquino. Full count pitch. That one hits Tarquino, it looks like. Regardless, it was inside, so it's ball 4. Anyway, so a first free pass given up by Nick Magnifico. Top of the order now for Creekside and Frank Sendiak. Tarquino on first with 1 out. Magnifico throws back. A low throw. Great catch by Josh Wolf over at first. It's an 0-1 count to Frank Sendiak. 0-1 pitch inside and low, right at the ankle level. 1-1 the count for Sendiak. Got hit by a pitch in his last plate appearance back in the bottom half of the first inning. Magnifico's set, winds and fires the 1-1. Runner goes. Ground ball to first. Wolf has it. He will step on the bag to get Sendiak out. But Tarquino was breaking for second, so he's there easily and into scoring position here for Creekside. This is Creekside's second runner in scoring position today. Tarquino on second for Jackson Cheeks. First pitch, breaking ball down low. That one gets away from Durbin. Runner will break for third. There is no throw, as that one just barely got away from Durbin and he couldn't find it. So Tarquino moves now 90 feet away from the plate to third base. It's a 1-0 count to Cheeks. This one again gets away from Durbin, but he's able to track that down as quick as possible. 2-0 the count to Jackson Cheeks. Cheeks 0 for 1 today. He flew out to center back in the first. 2-0 pitch down low. 3-0 the count. And 0 pitch, fastball called a strike, 3-1 the count. Wind has calmed down, so that one's called for a strike again. Count runs full. Up to 88 degrees now here in Austintown, Ohio. Today's expected high, 89 degrees. Full count pitch, breaking ball down low. A walk given up by Magnifico. His second free base given up here of the inning. Runners on the corners now for Caleb Jones and the hot hitter. 368 batting average for Caleb Jones. The highest batting average on the team. Magnifico down in the count, 1-0. This one fouled out of play, 1-1 the count. Caleb Jones singled back in the first inning. He's 1 for 1. Looking to go 2-2 and bring in a run to shorten this 3B Barons lead. Bottom half of the third inning, 2 outs, runners on the corners. 3-0 Barons in front. Magnifico set, winds and fires the 1-1. This one fouled out of play again. 1-2 the count. Jones calls time. He will reset down in the count, 1-2 to Magnifico. Creekside looking to bring in their first run of the ball game. 1-2 pitch gets away from Magnifico a little bit. So that one was high and well outside. 2-2 the count now to Jones. 2-2 pitch down low. Count runs full now to Jones. Went from a 1-2 to now full. Runners on the corners, 2 outs. Here's the full count pitch. Just getting a piece of his Jones as that one rolls foul. Three and 2 the count, 2 outs. Runners on the corners to Caleb Jones. Here's the full count pitch. Check swung. Did he go? He did not. Called ball 4. That loads up the bases here for Creekside. Back-to-back walks given up by Magnifico. He will face Tyson Terajak, the Creekside cleanup hitter. First pitch breaking ball. This one rolls foul down the third base side. 0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1 by Magnifico. Breaking ball outside. 1-1 the count. One and one pitch down low. 2-1 the count. Here's the 2-1 by Magnifico. Outside again. 3-1 the count. Bases fully loaded of Crocs. Tarquino on third, Cheeks at second, Jones at first. 3-1 pitch called a strike. Count runs full now. Magnifico looking to get out of the jam, as all three base runners right now were all via a free pass. Here's the full count pitch. Breaking ball swung on and missed. And Nick Magnifico is happy to get out of it, as the Creekside Crocodiles strand the bases loaded, as Magnifico gets his first strikeout of the game. 3 men left on base here in the bottom half of the third. We played 3 complete innings. Barons in front 3-0 on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
When it comes to protecting those you love, the businesses you've built, or the things you've earned, you need someone you can trust. Who better to protect your interests than a local insurance agent? Pontius Insurance is a team of local agents helping local residents in Lawrence County and surrounding areas, specializing in auto, home, business, and life insurance. Come see Dan Pontius, Jessica Dix, and Tracy Giddings, and the rest of the team at Pontius Insurance, and receive the personalized service you deserve. Lawrence County SportsNet is proud to honor Laurel's Tori Atkins as the May Red Zone Female Athlete of the Month for winning her unprecedented 4th consecutive WPIL title in the 400-meter and 200-meter dash, winning 2 other district gold medals, and bringing home state gold in the 400 meters. LC SportsNet is also proud to honor Newcastle's Kayvon Gardner as the May Red Zone Athlete of the Month, after getting gold in the 200-meter and silver in the 100-meter dash. Congratulations to Newcastle's Kayvon Gardner and Laurel's Tori Atkins, the May Red Zone Athletes of the Month.
Top half of the 4th inning we go. Troy Bachman, Nick Pirano, Nate Evans all due up to bat here in the 4th. Barons in front 3-0 over Creekside in today's single 7-inning contest, the 4th meeting between both of these teams this season. First pitch to Bachman, pulled foul to the backstop. 0-1 the count. Gavin Hyde out there for the top half of the 4th, who started. The 0-1 pitch, check swung. Peeled down to first. He did not go. One pitch just off the plate. 2-1 the count now to Bachman. Here's the 2-1. Inside again. 3-1 the count. Hyde up to 65 pitches now. Here through 3 complete. 2-2 up high, make it a full count. Three and two, nobody on, nobody out. Here's the full count pitch. Called strike 3. Bachman goes down looking for the first out of the 4th. Strikeout number 4 on the day for Gavin Hyde. That brings up Nick Pirano. So for 1 today. First pitch swung on and missed. 0-1 the count. Pirano struck out swinging back in his last at-bat. He's got nobody on and 1 out. A 1 pitch up high. 1-1 the count. Comes set, winds and fires the 1-1. Swung on and missed again by Pirano. 1-2 now the count. 1-2 pitch found on back to the backstop. 1-2. Still 1-2 from the belt. Nate Evans on deck. Prano looking to get his first hit of the ball game. Here's the 1-2. Up high at the shoulder level of Prano. 2-2 the count. Just past the 1 hour mark of today's game. First pitch was at 12:10. 2-2 pitch called, strike three, back-to-back strikeouts as the Barons go down back-to-back looking. 5 strikeouts now on the day for Gavin Hyde. Brings up Nate Evans. Nate Evans walked in his last plate appearance. First pitch breaking ball called a strike. 0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1. This one ripped foul down towards right field, and that one hits the light pole and back into the perimeter of the ballpark. That's a baseball oddity you don't see often. A ricochet off of the lights here in Austintown, Ohio.
Thought I heard something clank.
That ball was beeline into the tree line until it made contact, as that one hops past Heckert and into the stomach area of our home plate umpire. 1-2 the count. You don't see too many ricochets like that, as that one, there's a whole bunch of trees down in foul territory, down the right field line, and that's where it was gonna go until the ricochet. 1-2 pitch high, 2-2 now the count to Evans. This is the first game back in the lineup for Nate Evans since June 17th. He had 3 at-bats in a 15-9 loss against the Allegheny Athletics. Had 2 hits and a double. Count full to Evans. Here's the full count pitch. Swung on and missed. Gavin Hyde strikes out the side. Here in the 4th. Zeros across the board for the Barons in the 4th. Barons lead it though, 3-0 after 3.5 complete. You're watching collegiate level baseball on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Whether you're hosting a big party, it's family dinner night, or you just need a place to go and watch the big game, the Crane Room Grill is the place to be. Need that something special for your upcoming event? Ask about the CR Brewing Company's custom brewing options to give your big day that personalized touch that your guests will never forget. Visit craneroom.com to see their full menu, or call in your takeout order now at 724-656-1553. The Crane Room Grill and CR Brewing Company, a winning combination.
At Medore Bonner Law, we're more than just attorneys. We're your community partners. With a combined experience that spans decades, attorneys Jason Medore, Michael Bonner, and Greg Rossitelli are your trusted advisors for all legal matters. From personal injury to estate planning, business law to family disputes, we are here to guide you through every step of the legal process. Our full-service, community-based approach ensures that you're not just a client, but a valued member of our family. Give us a call or visit us online at medorebonnerlaw.com for more information.
Congratulations to our May LCAP Team of the Month. The Lawrence County SportsNet is proud to honor all of Lawrence County softball as our Lawrence County Team of the Month. Mohawk and Shannikin Union won a softball trifecta of WPIL championships on the same day. Elwood City, Laurel, Shenango, and Wilmington each won playoff games, and Newcastle set program and WPIL records on the softball diamond this year. Congratulations to all of our county softball athletes representing as our May LCAP.
For the bottom half of the 4th. It's another red zone call to the bullpen. Spirit Sales can raise can help raise big money for your organization, fill out a form and the Red Zone does the rest. Visit them online at theredzonesportsnet.com and see how your group can score big at the Red Zone. Jimmy Rowe will come in after one complete inning in relief by Nick Magnifico. Pitched one complete inning, gave up 2 walks, a strikeout, and 1 hits batsman. Now Jimmy Rowe will come in relief of Magnifico with a 3.39 ERA for Jimmy Rowe. In his 7th appearance on the season. It's pitched 10 1/3 innings pitched so far this season. In 1 game started, has a 1-1 record. 0-1 pitch to Boyd outside. 1-1 now the count. Leadoff man in the bottom half of the 4th inning. Barons in front 3-0. 1-1 pitch called a strike, 1-2. And today's game a single 7-inning game as the Butler Iron Bucks are starting to roll in for their doubleheader this afternoon against the Creekside Crocodiles. Both of those games will follow right after the conclusion of this one. 2-2 pitch, runs foul. Do it again from the belt, 2-2. Breaking ball just off. Count will go full now, as a whole lot of people here unhappy with the call. Rowe with the full count. This one a high pop up to center. Anderton will drift over to his right for it and will make the catch towards left center field for the first out of the 4th. Boyd Karantz will step in, the other extra hitter for Creekside here today. First pitch in the dirt. Durbin scoops it up, doesn't let it get behind him. 1 out, nobody on here in the bottom half of the 4th. 1-0 pitch, much like the last pitch in the dirt. 2-0 the count. Here's the 2-0 by Rowe. Called a strike, 2-1 now the count. Here's the 2-1. Breaking ball grounded out to second. Perano has it. Short throw to first in time for the second out of the inning. 4-3 ground out. So 2 quick outs now here in the bottom half of the 4th. That'll bring up Cody Carver, who was 0 for 1 today. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball down low into the dirt. 1-0 the count. Here's the 1-0 by Rowe. Called a strike, 1-1. Wind starting to pick up here. 1-1 breaking ball swung on and missed by Carver. 1-2 now the count. Here's the 1-2. Gets away from the plate. Now 2-2 even now to Carver. Nobody on, 2 outs. Barons in front 3-0. Here's the 2-2. This one a swing out towards third. Evans has it. Threw across the diamond to get Carver out at first 5-3 ground out, and 1-2-3 go down the Crocodiles. We've played 4 complete innings here from Austintown, Ohio. 3B Barons in front over the Crocodiles, 3-0.
When the high school season heats up, make sure you have the best gear to support your school. Head to the Red Zone on Wilmington Road in the Shannock for all your county sporting apparel needs. From sporting goods to custom apparel to embroidery and more, the Red Zone has it all. Quality gear for all 8 schools in the County of Champions. Stop by and enter the Red Zone or visit them online at theredzonesports.com. Score big at the Red Zone.
I love what I do because coming in every day is different.
How can you not enjoy these kids coming up and hugging you and giving you these great smiles all throughout the day? You guys ready?
Seeing the progress that our kids make every single day is one of the reasons I love coming to school.
What should we do?
We have fun.
LCAP Early Learning Centers is hiring. Help empower young minds in Lawrence County and become a superhero today. Apply at lcap.org.
Josh Wolf, Ethan Minion, Demarion Young all due up to bat here in the top half of the 5th inning for the Barons. Kevin Hyde out there again for the 5th inning. And for the whole 5th inning, Garrett Dolan will bring you today's play-by-play. Garrett, take it away.
Yeah. Glad to contribute a little here. Josh Wolf will step in and start the inning for the Barons. First pitch he sees in there for a strike. 3-0 Barons lead here in the top half of the 5th. 0-1, that one swung on hit into right field, a base hit for Josh Wolf. First hit of the ball game and a leadoff single for the Barons.
Yeah, first hit on the day for Josh Wolf, and that's the 3rd inning now in this game where the leadoff man for the Barons has been aboard onto first base. Exactly what you want to kick off the inning here as you get towards the bottom part of your lineup.
Brings up Ethan Mannion, 0-for-1 in the ball game. First pitch he sees, swung on that one, hit to right field, and that one's gonna get down for a base hit. Wolf rounding second, heading for third. He'll be there. Mannion heading for second, and it will be a double for Ethan Mannion as Josh Wolf advances to third.
That's exactly how you do it. You chase early and you swing on the first pitch. There by Minion, he just rips it down the first baseline and gets 2 bases out of it, and like that, you got 2 runners in scoring position now for Demarion Young, who was already 1-for-1 today and has scored 1 of your 3 runs.
First pitch he sees is upstairs for a ball. Cheeks out in right field, certainly has had his work cut out for him so far early in this inning. 1-0 is swung on up the middle. Tarquino has it, fires it on to first to retire Demarion Young, but Wolf comes across the score, make it 4-0 Barons here. Ethan Mannion advancing to third with 1 out.
Yeah, another Toshiba RBI there as Demarion Young brings in Wolf, makes it a 4-0 game, and now you got another runner 90 feet away from the plate in Ethan Mannion.
Jason Malley 0-for-1 in the ball game. First pitch he sees swung on, poked at towards right field, but that one will drift foul. Hyde 84 pitches so far this game.
You wonder how long Hyde will go in this game, because you also got to think Creekside does have 2 more games following this. So at max, they have at least 21 innings of baseball being played here today.
This one swung on, that one will go on to the baseball field to our right. Hyde so far 4 1/3 innings pitched, 6 hits, 4 runs, all of which earned, 2 walks, 6 strikeouts. 58 strikes to 86 pitches. That one upstairs, count now 1-2.
only does have 4 RBIs on the season, so let's see what he can do here.
Swing and a miss there. 2 down in the inning now for Hyde. We'll bring up top of the order in Luke Anderton.
Now you look at Anderton's number, a homer, 5 RBIs, a .350 batting average, 0 for 1 in 2 plate appearances today, but exactly what part of the lineup I want up to bat when I have a runner 90 feet away from giving me a 5-run lead.
First pitch from Hyde to Anderton. For a ball, so lefty hitting Luke Anderton. Mannion 90 feet away. 1-0 pitch. Gets a call there. Count evens 1 apiece.
Had a nice fly over there, and it looked like a hawk. Just went right by.
1-1. Swing and a miss. Count now 1-2 on Luke Anderton. Jake Robinson awaits on deck. One, two. Did he go? And they say he did not, so count evens at 2 apiece, much to the dismay of the Creekside dugout.
That was a unusual check swing there by Anderton, as he wanted it and he saw how much it really fell velocity-wise and down into the dirt, able to hold it back and get that 2-2 count.
Hyde set and delivers. Gets a call there on Anderton to strand Mannion at third base. But a run comes across to score. It's 4-0. Barons over the Crocodiles here on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by
Building Block Baseball is a local organization dedicated to and actively involved in teaching and development of local baseball talent. 3B provides weekly baseball seminars from January through May to enhance local baseball knowledge for players, coaches, and parents. Building Block Baseball is available for one-on-one development programs, team instructions, and group sections. 3B also provides Lawrence County with their own collegiate summer baseball team. The 3B Barons showcase top collegiate baseball talents of the area. Visit buildingblocksbaseball.com for more information and for their free downloadable documents and videos. Whether you're just learning the game, playing in college, or coaching a team, 3B can get you the building blocks of baseball today.
Thank you for calling Axe. Where can we take you today?
To work, to the store, to Grandma's house. Axe can get you there, but it's much more than a ride. It's a joyride.
I'm helping people. I'm getting them out of their house. I'm taking them to their doctors, to the grocery store.
They say I'm entertaining. Okay, we laugh, we joke, we sing, we tell stories.
They're like family to us.
Even if it's the same day, to schedule your joyride, call Axe today.
For 20 years, Melee Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Melee Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $30 visit to the Melee Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapy is necessary. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between. Let Melee Chiropractic keep you in the game.
Bottom half of the 5th inning here from Austintown, Ohio. First pitch swung on, that one hit down the left field line, and a fair ball. Demarion Young-Runyon trying to get Soloma at second base. The throw is there, not in time, and a lead-off double for the Creekside Crocodiles. just what they need here to try to fight back into this one.
Alex Salima chases the first pitch he sees, get it by Evans, and that one was a slow roller into left field, and Salima turned on the gas, went for second, and the throw beat Salima there at second. Just the tag wasn't applied before Salima got to the second base bag. Now a runner early in scoring position.
First pitch here for 1-0 from Staub. Did he go? Called a strike to glass pull. Count 1-1. Glass pull 0 for 1 in the ball game. Salima gets his lead at second. That one called a strike.
Haven't seen Matthew Glasspole swing the bat yet. You have to attack on some of these pitches here when you have a runner in scoring position and you're down by 4.
That pitch outside, count runs even 2-2. Bottom of the 5th, 4-0, Barons lead. Staub checks on Salima at second, delivers home outside. Count will run full 3-2. Sam Heckert waits on deck. Staub with the payoff pitch. And that hits Glasspole. Put 2 on here for the Crocodiles as they look to fight back into this one.
Yeah, definitely not the start you want here in your inning. If you're the Barons, give up the leadoff double, and now if another free pass. See what goes on from here.
Heckert shows bunt, gets it down. Staub picks, and he's got trouble with it. Fire on a first on time. And the bases are now loaded for the Crocodiles, and now the tying run comes up to bat.
Yeah, Staub just bobbled it as he went to pick up the ball, and it's a tough break if you're the Barons, because now that loads up the bases. Tying run now to the plate. And infield in, so.
Maddox Turquino looking to get the Crocs on the board here. That pitch in there for a strike. Tyler Staub, the 4th pitcher already for the Barons. We are in the 5th inning.
Yeah, you had 2 complete innings pitched by Fidel, 1 complete inning pitched by Magnifico, and then 1 by Jimmy Rowe.
Great block there from Callan Durbin to keep that one in front. Count evens 1 apiece. It's catching 101 there, just keep it in front of you. This keeps runner at third. Staub set and delivers the 1-1. Just a little bit of a check swing there, fouled away, so count now 1-2 on Maddox Turquino.
And Turquino knew he wanted it. He just knew it was going, that he was well behind the swing. So at that point, you just got to make contact, because it's going to be a strike call either way, because you're already coming around, and with that much momentum coming off the swing of your bat, you can't stop it.
Called strike 3 there on Turquino. Beautiful spot from Tyler Staub, and a massive first out of the inning.
And now top of the order now up in Frank Sendiak.
Looks like we're going to have a courtesy runner for Heckert at first. Kind of interesting how they had a whole at-bat go on before doing the courtesy runner, but...
Yeah, Tyler Wardle now steps over on first base, now in place of Sam Heckert, but definitely interesting to see.
First pitch here swung on, miss on a pitch in the dirt. corners are in for the Barons. Staub set, delivers the 0-1. Called strike on the outside part of the plate, much to the dismay of Snediak. 0-2 the count. Base is full of Crocodiles. Staub set and delivers. Low and inside, ball 1. "14 pitches already this inning for Tyler Staub. 1-2. Popped it up, drifting foul towards the parking lot over on the left field side. We'll do it again. One-two pitch, low and outside. Durbin with another block, 2-2 count evens. Salima on third, Glasspool at second, Wardle at first. Confirm the count, 2-2. Two pitch. Upstairs, count now full, nowhere to put him. Gotta attack the zone here if you're Staub. So wind picks up here in Austintown. The payoff pitch from Staub, swung on, a little chopper, back to the mound. Staub has it, goes to the plate, throw gets away from Callan Durbin, and the Crocodiles on the board on the air by Staub.
Yeah, that was a great play by Staub to bare hand grab that, and he had the time to at least stop and get the throw over to Durbin, and he rushed it a little bit too quickly, and with that, Alex Salima comes around to score. And just like that, it's a 4-1 ball game, and base is still loaded. Now that tying run on first base.
Cheek steps in, first pitch he sees, it gets away from Durbin, and Glasspool will score without a throw. And now the tying run on second.
Yeah, definitely not what you want to see there on the pass ball. Now that takes out the double play ball. You know, you only got one out of the inning.
Swings through that one, count evens 1 apiece. 4-2 now score, and that run scored last inning for the Barons could play a big factor here. That pitch nearly hits Cheeks, but he moves out of the way. Count goes to 2-1. 23rd pitch of the inning upcoming for Staub here. Just one out to show. That pitch in there for a strike. Count evens 2 apiece. That pitch upstairs and another full count here. You have to imagine if head coach Eric Francis might be making a trip out to the mound, depending on how this bat goes. Payoff from Staub. Called strike 3, a beautiful spot there. Second out of the inning, both recorded via the strikeout looking. 2 down now in the inning.
That's exactly what you needed there to get that full count strike, get the out, but now you're facing Creekside's most deadliest hitter with that tying run in scoring position.
Do you think it might consider just giving him the free pass with first base open here.
I don't know. It doesn't look like it.
That one swung on, hit to left field, but will be well foul. Owen won the count. Caleb Jones 1 for 1 in the ball game. That one swung on, hit to first base, just barely foul. I'm sure Tyler Staub and Eric Francis' hearts stopped a little there.
Yeah, that gets by. It's easy 2 runs score in a tie ball game at that. But now you're ahead in the count 0-2. Staub, let's see what he goes with here.
That pitch up's well beyond Durbin, and a third run will come across here. Now the tying run just 90 feet away. You know, you have to imagine with an 0-2 count that they would try to waste the pitch, but I'm not sure one was as tall as Tyler Staub intended.
And now it's a 1-run game, and that tying run just 90 feet away. Not what you wanted there with an 0-2 count.
Staub doesn't get the call there. That one just a hair outside. 2-2. The count evens. 3 runs in the inning for the Crocodiles. That one swung on, hit to first. Parado has it thrown a first, not in time. And we have a tie ball game here in Austintown.
Yeah, it just got by Parado, and Wolf had it. It was just our race. Who was going to get there first, Jones or Staub? And Jones got there just first, and like that, all 4 runs given up here in the 5th by Tyler Staub. And now what went from a 4-0 Barons lead is all diminished now. All tied up at 4.
Terajek steps in, 0 for 2 in the ball game. Tyler Staub has exceeded 30 pitches in this inning. First pitch, high and inside to Terajek. Pitch in there for a strike. That one swung on, hit to center field, and that one's going to get down for a base hit and more. Anderton has it, fires it into second base where Jake Robinson has it, but now runners on the corners for the Crocodiles, and just like that, instead of giving up the lead, now could fall behind to the Crocodiles.
Yeah, Jones rounds from one end of the diamond to the other off of that base hit. Like you said, runners on the corners, and, you know, Logan Boyd's now up 0 for 2 today, but you got to just get out of it now while you can.
First pitch gets upstairs part of the plate. After this pitch, Tyler Staub will tie Dennis Fidel for most pitches from a pitcher.
It's a 1-1 count to Logan Boyd. Ground ball over to first, gets by Wolf, but foul. Apologies for the blackout. Our camera died. Here it's going to go over and change batteries. So I guess for the moment, you just have me. 4-4 is our score. Bottom half of the 5th inning. Runners on the corners here for Creekside. Jones at third base. Terajek at first. All 4 runs given up here in the 5th inning by the Barons. 1-2 pitch upstairs, make it a 2-2 count. This is the 9th batter of the inning that Tyler Staub has faced. Here's the 2-2 ground ball stopped by Wolf. He will take it to the bag himself, step on the bag, and puts an end to the 5th inning. 4 runs come across the score here in the 5th by Creekside. Off of 4 hits, 1 error committed, and 2 men left on base. 5 complete innings played. Tie ball game at 4 apiece.
Hey, Mom, do you need a ride to the store today?
Oh, no thanks, hon. I got it covered. Mike's taking me.
Okay, well, you have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, right? I can take you to that.
No, I got it covered too. Mike's taking me.
Mike?
Yes, Mike's my ex driver. Picks me up right at my door and even helps carry my groceries. It's so convenient to schedule and ride with Axe. Wish I would have called him sooner.
Okay, Mom. Sounds like you got it covered.
I have an apple pie ready to eat. How about you help me with that?
GEM building contractors and developers have a proven record of performance on any size project. They bring value, local craftsmanship, expert management to meet any challenge. From design construction, from inspection to budget estimation, GEM Builders has been building our community for 70 years.
Works in Progress Painting wishes a successful and satisfying season to all the Lawrence County sports teams and athletes. Work hard and bring honor to your team, school, and family in how you play. Joe Wright and his family have been providing painting, window cleaning, and other property services for business and homeowners in the Lawrence County area for over 10 years. Their goal on every project is to provide a meaningful service that honors their customer, God, and their family, and to have fun while doing it. Works in Progress is now booking interior painting projects for both residential and commercial projects. Call Joe today at 724-714-4294 to discuss your next project.
First pitch to Jake Robinson popped up to shortstop. That is caught by Maddox Tarquino for the first out of the inning. Brings up Callan Durbin. 4 runs come across the score in the bottom half of the 5th by the Creekside Crocodiles. Now all tied up at 4 apiece. First pitch called a strike to Callan Durbin. Gavin Hine out here again for the top half of the 6th inning. He's currently at 95 pitches. 0-1 pitch, breaking ball called a strike, 0-2 the count. Here's the 0-2 by Hyde. Breaking ball called strike 3. On 3 pitches that Durbin sees, all strikes. Another strikeout on the day for Gavin Hyde. Up to 9 strikeouts on the day. Now Josh Reed will step in. Nick Pirano getting loose on the first base side for the Barons. First pitch to Reed outside for a ball, 1-0 the count. Down low in the dirt, 2 balls and no strikes. Hyde comes set, winds and fires the 2-0. Called a strike, 2-1 now the count. Nobody on, 2 outs here in the top half of the 6th. 4-4 is our score between the Barons and the Creekside Crocodiles. Here's the 2-1, called a strike right there at the knees of Reed. 2-2 now the count. Here's the 2-2. Outside, 3-2 the count. Hyde comes set. Winds and fires the 3-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts for Gavin Hyde. Strikeout number 10 on the day, and 1, 2, 3 go down the Barons. Score remains tied 4-4 after 5.5 complete.
When it comes to shopping for insurance, there are thousands of options out there. MVP Insurance proactively shops and compares your policies to find the best coverage and rate. Josh Madur and David Verratti want to provide you with the level of personalized service that you know that you are the MVP of their agency. They simplify insurance so you can live stress-free. Visit one of the locations in Xenia Leopold or in New Springfield, Ohio. Call MVP for the win. Proud sponsor of the MVP of the game on the Lawrence County SportsNet.
No two companies create the same way. Toshiba empowers the art of business by uniquely enabling businesses to work with tools designed specifically for them. In a constantly evolving world, business communication must be agile, efficient, and fast. Toshiba is the company that helps you manage it all, from paper to digital to screen and back again. Toshiba, empowering the art of business.
Back here for the bottom half of the 6th inning. New pitcher here for the 3B Barons. Another red zone trip to the bullpen, or call to the bullpen. Nick Parado will come in relief of Tyler Staub after one complete inning pitch by him. Gave up 4 hits, 4 runs, 0 of those runs were earned. 2 strikeouts for Tyler Staub. Now for Nick Parado. He will make his 5th pitching appearance on the season. He's pitched 11 complete innings prior to this, has started 2 games, has a 2-0 record, and an ERA of 1.91. In place for Parado, now over playing at second base, is Callan Durbin. And Ethan Mannion now behind the plate in place of Callan Durbin. So a little bit of a couple position shifts on the defensive side here for the Barons, as Parado comes in to pitch from second base. Here's the first pitch by Parado, line down the first base line, but foul. 0-1 the count to Boyd Karutz to kick off the bottom half of the 6th.
You know, Tyler, it's funny how this works, you know. Originally thought this was going to be a doubleheader. Now it's a single game. Okay, game's still at 12. Now it's a 7-inning game. So you think, okay, we're going to get out here plenty of time, blah, blah, no worries. This is one of those games where it feels like there's no end in sight.
Yeah, 1:56 is the current time, and the second half of the doubleheader was supposed to start at 2, I guess, for the first half for the Iron Bucks and the Crocodiles.
You know, quite a brutal stretch here for the Crocodiles. Not only is it really hot here in Youngstown, not only do they have 3 games today back to back to back, apparently they have 3 games tomorrow as well. So, you know, not ideal really under any circumstance, but I guess better them than us, huh?
Yeah, I guess so. Nick Parado calls a quick time after striking out Boyd Karutz, his first strikeout of the game in 3 pitches. Up to now 16 strikeouts on the season. This one roped out into left field and there for a base hit by Cody Carver, his first hit of today. He's now through 1 for 3.
You know, Tyler, you have to wonder if that tree out in center field is in play or not. Like, it looks like it's kind of, it looks like it's hugging the fence and maybe peeking over. So, like, yeah, I wonder what the ruling would be.
Yeah, the Butler Iron Bucks are right here to my right, and they said this one lined out to left field. That's in there for a base hit. That one falls right in front of the Marion Young back-to-back singles here for Creekside, both by Cody Carver and now Alex Salima. Yeah, so one of the guys over here for the Butler Iron Book said, is that tree in center field? Because it sure does look like it. And I will admit, from this angle from where we are, it does look like that one giant tree out in dead center field is in play. First pitch called a strike to Matthew Glasspool, 0-1 the count.
You have to wonder, though, if part of the tree's in play, then is there any part of the tree that's out of play, or is the whole tree just fair game? Because you could hit a bomb like 550 feet to the very tippity top of that tree, and it would hit and bounce back into play. And would we say that's like not a home run?
I have no idea. Now, if I was playing wiffle ball in my backyard as a kid, that'd be a home run. 0-2 pitch line found on the first base sign. We'll do it again from the belt.
I mean, it's an interesting placement for the tree.
It is, but offers some nice shade, I guess. 0-2 pitch, check swung. Did he go?
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did. Strike three. Another strikeout by Nick Parado, his second of the game. Now 2 outs now in the inning for Sam Heckert.
It was quite funny seeing Ethan Mannion after the strikeout. Didn't know where the field ump was, pointed to first, then pointed over towards third, then found him standing in between the pitcher and shortstop. So as long as he's out there somewhere, that's all that matters.
1-0 pitch inside. 2 balls and no strikes now to Heckert. Here's the 2-0. Down low. 3-0 now the count.
I feel like it's worth noting this is not actually the home field of the Creekside Crocodiles.
This one popped up into shallow right field. Bachman is there. He will make the catch in right field to get out of the inning with runners on first and second base for Creekside. 2 hits in the inning for Creekside. 2 men left on base. Still tying at 4 apiece after 6 complete innings.
When it comes to protecting those you love, the businesses you've built, or the things you've earned, you need someone you can trust. Who better to protect your interests than a local insurance agent? Pontius Insurance is a team of local agents helping local residents in Lawrence County and surrounding areas, specializing in auto, home, business, and life insurance. Come see Dan Pontius, Jessica Dix, and Tracy Giddings, and the rest of the team at Pontius Insurance, and receive the personalized service you deserve. Congratulations to our May LCAP Team of the Month. The Lawrence County SportsNet is proud to honor all of Lawrence County softball as our Lawrence County Team of the Month. Mohawk and Shannikin Union won a softball trifecta of WPIL championships on the same day. Elwood City, Laurel, Shenango, and Wilmington each won playoff games, and Newcastle set program and WPIL records on the softball diamond this year. Congratulations to all of our county softball athletes representing as our May LCAP.
Building Block Baseball is a local organization dedicated to and actively involved in teaching and development of local baseball talent. 3B provides weekly baseball seminars from January through May to enhance local baseball knowledge for players, coaches, and parents. Building Block Baseball is available for one-on-one development programs, team instructions, and group sections. 3B also provides Lawrence County with their own collegiate summer baseball team. The 3B Barons showcase top collegiate baseball talents of the area. Visit buildingblocksbaseball.com for more information and for their free downloadable documents and videos. Whether you're just learning the game, playing in college, or coaching a team, 3B can get you the building blocks of baseball today.
Back here for the top half of the 7th inning. Troy Bachman, Nick Parado, and Nate Evans all due up to bat. Here in the top half of the 7th, a tie ball game 4 apiece after 4 runs scored by Creekside in the 5th inning. First pitch low and away for a ball to Bachman. Want to know the count to kick off the 7th. Here's the 1-0 up high. Bachman has to take a stroll away. That one was really close to connecting to his helmet. 2-0 the count. Gavin Hine out there again. Bachman grounds this one up to short. Tarquino charges for it, throw on to first. He is safe.
It's a really nice job there from Bachman to beat it out.
I'll tell you what, that was a long run up by Glasspool as he was played towards the back side of the infield, having to charge up for that one. And a great job by Glasspool to get it, just couldn't get the throw over in time as Bachman is on base with the infield single.
I mean, that's a really tough play for really any player.
Pirano smacks this one into left field, a base hit right in between Tarquino and Terrajak. Back-to-back singles here to kick off the 7th. Runners on first and second. Now here for Nate Evans.
It's funny how baseball works, how in that way where, you know, Bachman just had this little dribbler to short, got on with the infield single, and then Prado hits it. Solid contact. I mean, with how baseball works, you'd think that Prado would hit a hard line out to center that gets out, but gets on 2 on now for the Barons, and that will be it for Hyde.
Yeah, it's our first UPMC trip to the mound, and it will end up being a red zone call to the bullpen. We'll take a quick step aside for right now, but there's nobody out. Runners on first and second here in the top half of the 7th. A 4-4 ball game from Austintown, Ohio.
When the high school season heats up, make sure you have the best gear to support your school. Head to the Red Zone on Wilmington Road in the Shannock for all your county sporting apparel needs. From sporting goods to custom apparel to embroidery and more, the Red Zone has it all. Quality gear for all 8 schools in the County of Champions. Stop by and enter the Red Zone or visit them online at theredzonesports.com. Score big at the Red Zone.
I love what I do because coming in every day is different.
How can you not enjoy these kids coming up and hugging you and giving you these great smiles all throughout the day?
You guys ready? Seeing the progress that our kids make every single day is one of the reasons I love coming to school.
What should we do?
We have fun.
LCAP Early Learning Centers is hiring. Help empower young minds in Lawrence County and become a superhero today. Apply at lcap.org.
I went once back here for the top half of the 7th, a red zone call to the bullpen. Cody Carver will come in from first base to pitch after 6 complete innings pitched by Gavin Hine. Gave up 8 hits. As of the moment, 4 runs, all 4 earned, 2 walks and 10 strikeouts for Gavin Hyde. What a performance by him today. Caleb Jones now over at first base in place of Carver. Nate Evans grounds one right back to the pitcher. Carver, long throw to first. It gets away. Here comes Bachman coming home. He will score. Here comes Pirano. He rounds third. Here's the throw to the plate. He's safe. 2 runs come in. And Nate Evans gets over to third base off of the error. It's 6-4 Barons. Toshiba RBI.
Do you think when Eric Francis called for the bunt, he thought it would go that well? That Nate Evans would be standing on third right now?
I don't know. But what a bunt to put down. Carver gets it, throws over to Jones. It gets away. And that brings home Troy Bachman and Nick Pirano. Now Josh Wolf hits one out towards right center field.
It's going to be trouble.
And it gets down. Another Toshiba RBI. This one's a single as Evans scores easily and extends the Barons' lead now to 7-4. What a turn it has been here in these last 2 pitches. Now that brings up Ethan Mannion.
You know, I think those last 2 at-bats kind of are the emphasis of you don't have to overcomplicate it.
Mannion lines one down the third base side, and it is foul. There was no call early on, and it looked like it was inside the bag, but it was deemed foul. So the count will go 1-1 now to Mannion. But what a performance so far in the 7th by the Barons. As if you take a little quick recap, look at this. Bachman leadoff single, and then Parado with another single, and then the error scores both of them, and then Evans scores off of a base hit by Wolf. It's a 1-2 count to Mannion here in the top half of the 7th.
You know, going back to what I was saying about how it doesn't have to be pretty in baseball, you know, not every at-bat has to be a double or a home run. You get a bunt down, perfect bunt, you know, tough play, throw, sails wide, 2 runs come across, now you're standing on third. Then the next batter, you know, Josh Wolf, just a little blooper out to right center field, it falls in. It doesn't have to be pretty as long as you just are standing on first.
Mannion skies this one out to shallow right field. That is caught in shallow right by Frank Sindiak.
Not an easy name.
Not an easy name. Frank Sindiak.
Not an easy name, and also not a very easy play for him. Right as that ball's hit, the wind started to pick up, and, you know, so you got the wind and the sun right in his eyes, combined with the fact that he's drifting backwards. Not an easy play at all.
Yeah, definitely not. It's an 0-2 count to Demarion Young. Jason Malley on deck, 1 away. Josh Wolf on first. Barons in front 7-4 after 3 runs scored in this inning. This one popped up again to Sendiak. He will make the catch in about the same spot he caught the first out. Right there on the shallow right field, 2 away now here in the 7th.
He's probably thinking he should just stay out there, because that's about the area where that Josh Wolf single fell. So if he was playing out in about very shallow right center field, probably be a 2-run ball game right now with 3 outs in the inning.
First pitch to Jason Malley, called a strike. 0-1 the count. One pitch down low and outside. 1-1 now the count. Malley's 0 for 2 today. Struck out in both prior at-bats. Carver winds and fires. Breaking ball swung on and missed by Malley. A hefty cut. 1-2 the count.
Clean off the plate.
How many runs have come across here in this game? 11 to be exact. Got to clean off the plate. Here's the 1-2. Breaking ball grounded out to Steniak. Short throw to first in time, and what an inning here by the Barons, but also for Steniak retiring on all 3 outs here in the top half of the 7th. But the 3B Barons respond after giving up 4 runs. With 3 in the 7th, they lead at 7-4. 3 outs to go here in this one on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
At Medore Bonner Law, we're more than just attorneys. We're your community partners.
With a combined experience that spans decades, attorneys Jason Medor, Michael Bonner, and Greg Rossitelli are your trusted advisors for all legal matters. From personal injury to estate planning, business law to family disputes, we are here to guide you through every step of the legal process. Our full-service, community-based approach ensures that you're not just a client, but a valued member of our family. Give us a call or visit us online at medorbonnerlaw.com for more information.
Whether you're hosting a big party, it's family dinner night, or you just need a place to go and watch the big game, the Crane Room Grill is the place to be. Need that something special for your upcoming event? Ask about the CR Brewing Company's custom brewing options to give your big day that personalized touch that your guests will never forget. Visit craneroom.com to see their full menu, or call in your takeout order now at 724-656-1553. The Crane Room Grill and CR Brewing Company, a winning combination.
Back here for the bottom half of the 7th. Here in this one, Barons trying to close it out after having a 4-0 lead that was vanished in the 5th as 4 runs by Creekside was scored. And the Barons respond here in the top half of the 7th with 3 runs of their own to make it a 7-4 ball game, now heading in to the last gasp here for Creekside. It's Maddox Tarquino to kick things off here for Creekside, down by 3. Prado on the hill, second inning in relief. His first pitch runs inside. One 0 pitch, this one lined over to second. That one gets away from Durbin. He picks up, throw to first. He is out. What a play by Durbin as he couldn't find it. Got to it, threw it to first, and just got Tarquino. He's called safe now. I couldn't see first base, and you gave me the out sign, so that's what I was assuming what was happening.
I thought he was out. I guess not.
Again, based on the positioning where we're at, I can't really see first base or right field at all, so that's all Garrett's call, so I just got to watch him, and he tells me what's going on.
I'll take the blame on that one, but I thought he was out.
1-0 pitch there. And Frank Siniak. 2-1's the count. Siniak 0 for 2 in 3 plate appearances. He rips this one over to left. Young is there. He will make the catch for the first out of the inning. Jackson Cheeks will step in. Cheeks 0 for 2 in 3 plate appearances. As we are past the 2-hour mark in this game. First pitch called a strike to Cheeks, 0-1 the count. Pitch fouled off back to the backstop, make it 0-2. Tarquino on first for Cheeks. Caleb Jones sits on deck. Jones will get in at bat if the Barons don't turn 2 on this play. 0-2 pitch, down low for a ball, make it a 1-2 count. And Barons trying to win their 5th straight. Breaking ball grounded over to first. Wolf has it. He will take it to the bag himself for the second out of the inning. Tarquino will advance to second on the play, and that'll bring up Caleb Jones in his 4th at-bat. He has made it on base in all 3 of his plate appearances. Mannion will say a quick few words to Prado as he looks to get out of it. Barons up by 3. Pitch gets away. 2-0 the count to Caleb Jones. Tarquino on second. So if Jones gets on base, Jack will represent the tying run. 2-0 pitch called, a strike. 2-1 the count. Prado in his second inning in relief, looking to close this game out. 2-1 pitch called, a strike. Now 2-2. Barons have won 9 of their last 10 games. And on a 4-game win streak. Count is full to Caleb Jones. Prado winds and fires. Called, strike 3. Nick Prado gets the strikeout against Caleb Jones to end this ball game. The 3B Barons vanquish the Creekside Crocodiles here today from Austintown, Ohio, winning this one 7-4. What a game here, ups and downs the whole way through, but the Barons close it out thanks to a 3-run 7th inning to defeat the Creekside Crocodiles and sweep them in the 4-game season meetings between the 4. And what a game it has been here today, but for Creekside, some much needed rest for the next little bit as the Butler Iron Bucks prepare to do battle with Creekside here soon for a double hitter. Here in this one, we'll take a quick step aside for now. We'll come back with our Tri-County Principals postgame show. You're watching the Lawrence County SportsNet powered by LCAP.
Don't get left out to dry. Call the Penn Ohio Bottled Water Company for the fastest and most efficient bottled water delivery service in the area. Penn Ohio offers bottled water ranging from 16.9-ounce bottles to 5-gallon jugs, perfect for your next event or office water cooler system. Also, don't forget to ask about their custom labeling options. Visit PennOhioBottledWater.com for more information and to get a quote on their delivery services. Whether it's at home, in the office, or on the sidelines, Penn Ohio has you covered.
When it comes to protecting those you love, the businesses you've built, or the things you've earned, you need someone you can trust. Who better to protect your interests than a local insurance agent? Pontius Insurance is a team of local agents helping local residents in Lawrence County and surrounding areas, specializing in auto, home, business, and life insurance. Come see Dan.
Does your blueprint not match the vision of your building project? Not with Creative Edge Architecture. From concept to creation, Jeff Measle will help tackle the complex problems, creating design solutions and construction experience. Creative Edge gives you the edge design and construction meet.
Thank you for calling Axe. Where can we take you today?
To work, to the store, to Grandma's house. Axe can get you there, but it's much more than a ride. It's a joyride.
I'm helping people. I'm getting them out of their house. I'm taking them to their doctors, to the grocery store.
They say I'm entertaining. Okay, we laugh, we joke, we sing, we tell stories.
They're like family to us.
Even if it's the same day, to schedule your joyride, call Axe today.
Back here from Austintown, Ohio, Tri-County Principals post-game show here on the Lawrence County SportsNet powered by LCAP. A 7-4 victory for the 3V Barons here today. And what a up and down game it has been, but the Barons pick up their 5th straight win and now 10 wins in their last 11 as they vanquish the Crocodiles here today. Now with all that, let's take a look at who has the edge today with our Creative Edge scoring recap. Creative Edge, where design and construction come together with experience. Kick things off here in the top half of the second inning. Josh Reed hits a single, Bachman walks, Evans walks, and then on a pass ball, Josh Reed comes around to score to make it a 1-0 lead for the Barons. Then in the top half of the third inning, Demarion Young leads it off with a single, and then Jake Robinson hits another single, but it's Callan Durbin with a Toshiba RBI double to bring in both Robinson and Young to make it a 3-0 Barons lead. Barons tack on another in the top half of the fifth thanks to Josh Wolf hitting a single, then Ethan Mannion hitting a double to bring Josh Wolf the whole way around the base paths from first to make it a 4-0 Barons lead. Then the bottom half of the fifth inning happens, and with that, all four Creekside Crocodiles runs scored in the fifth inning as Alex Salima had a double, Matthew Glasspool got hit by a pitch, Heckert singled, Cindiac, reached on an error that scored 2 runs. Caleb Jones singled and Taryn Jack singled, 4 runs and 4 hits by Creekside in the bottom half of the fifth inning to tie up the game at 4 apiece. Then in the top half of the seventh inning, Barons bats come alive. Troy Bachman and Nick Perano both singled to kick off the seventh, and then it was Nate Evans, a sacrifice bunt was the intent, and it turned into 2 runs scored by the Barons, and Evans ending up on third base. Then Josh Wolf hits a single the very next pitch to bring in Nate Evans to make it a 7-4 game. And that's all the scoring happened. Our Creative Edge scoring recap. Gavin Hyde pitched 6 complete innings for Creekside. Gave up 8 hits, 6 runs, 4 earned, 2 walks, 10 strikeouts. Carver pitched 1 complete, gave up a hit and a run. For the Barons, 5 pitchers at it. 2 complete innings, pitched by Fidel. 1 complete by Magnifico, 1 complete by Rowe, 1 complete by Tyler Staub, and 2 complete innings by Nick Perano, as Perano finishes with 2 hits and 3 strikeouts here today. Nick Perano gets the win, improves to a 3-0 record. Gavin Hyde gets the loss, goes to an 0-2 record in a game that lasted 2 hours and 10 minutes. Final line score, Creekside 4 runs, 7 hits, 3 errors, 8 men left on base. For the Barons, 7 runs, 9 hits, 3 errors, and 4 men left on base. Here in this one, for Creekside, their next game will be here really soon, within the hour, as they kick off a doubleheader against the Butler Ironbucks. For the 3B Barons, they're back in action tomorrow in Altoona as they take on the Cumming Motors of Altoona. That doubleheader kicks off at noon, and the second game following right after around 2 o'clock. Now with all that, your final score, Barons 7, Creekside 4. Myself, Tyler Aaron, and alongside me, Garrett Dolan. That's going to do it all from us from Austin Town, Ohio. Barons win this one 7-4. Have a great rest of your day, everybody.
Your voice for Lawrence County sports.
The gold ball headed home to Newcastle.
This is the Lawrence County SportsNet.